drenching in sweat, or to keep your arms in the blanket. You can keep your arms in. How many of us feel like we're eating such toxic foods that we're not getting the right nutrients, that or drinking water that potentially has harmful chemicals and compounds, that we're eating food with preservatives and artificial ingredients, and we also don't have the time to kind of like detoxify and be healthy? If anybody's like that, then this might be helpful for you. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at my infrared sauna blanket, why I use it, and the many health benefits for you. And you might be thinking, why would I use the blanket? I have a sauna at home, or I have a sauna at the gym. And stay to the end of this video because I actually have a huge tip on how to use this blanket to improve your detoxification, your blood flow, your ability to lose weight, and overall mood and relaxation. So let's get into it now. Okay, some of the reasons why I personally enjoy the infrared sauna blanket are as follows. One, it's super portable. So I can take this blanket and put it in any room of my house. I can have a infrared sauna virtually anywhere I want, as long as I have power, right? And you know, with modern day power packs, or with your electric vehicle, or with just like any Airbnb, you're going to have the access to power and access to available power or outlets or wall outlets. So you're always going to have a place where you could plug this thing in. So there's portability. The second factor that I love about this is it really does mimic the effects of being in a traditional sauna. So you have the full effects of being in a sauna at your disposal. So you don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to go to a traditional sauna. You have something that mimics that at home. So you get the mimicry, you get the portability. And the other convenience factor of this is that, you know, overall it's infrared. So infrared sauna being that it's going to penetrate deeper into your skin. There's more health benefits that you would get outside of just traditional heat or dry saunas. And this one doesn't really motivate me as much, but there's maybe passive calorie burn, or the ability to burn more calories by just sitting in a blanket at your house. So as your temperature increases, your body has to maintain homeostasis and increase its metabolism, burn more energy to cool yourself down. That's going to increase the amount of calories that your basal metabolic rate effectively. So a lot of people are interested in that. Not so much for me. I enjoy very much, you know, the ability to sweat, potentially detoxify my body, increase my blood flow, increase, you know, benefits to my skin, as well as boost recovery and overall better sense of like mood and relaxation from using this type of blanket. Look, now there's different settings. I can now turn it down, and there's also the settings to turn it up. And I could go ahead and turn it off. What I like about this, there's a safety feature built into here where it will automatically turn off after about, I think, 45 minutes to an hour. And you'll notice it actually comes with a really long towel. I'm 6'2", about 215 to 220 pounds, and this towel fits me perfectly to be able to sit inside the sauna blanket and, you know, go all the way up to my neck. So that's a great size. Here are 5 tips for using an infrared sauna blanket. You definitely want to hydrate properly. And hydration is a big key. If you watch any of my videos, it typically is hydration as a huge tip. And the reason being is that most people are wildly underhydrated. They don't hydrate enough, and then they go and use equipment like this and then potentially feel dizzy or feel negative impacts to their health as opposed to the benefits of their health. The second tip of using infrared sauna blanket is to wear comfortable clothing. As you see here, I have some gym shorts on. I have a long sleeve shirt. I actually would recommend wearing pants in this type of infrared sauna because one, it's going to help insulate you and keep you hotter, but two, it'll also help prevent potentially burns, discomfort, or potentially heating elements from directly contacting your skin. The third thing and the tip I would have is to use one of these long towels or towel blankets, and that effectively will also help encapsulate you, ensure that you're insulated, and prevent your skin from directly touching any of the heating elements within the infrared sauna blanket. One of the biggest tips I could tell somebody who's starting out with an infrared sauna blanket is to start slow and increase your time, and increase the ability or increase your use of the sauna blanket over time. And what I mean by that is potentially your first session is going to be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, then go to 20, then 25, and then potentially even 30, 45 minutes after, a few weeks. And the reason why I say that is that you don't want to push yourself too hard. You want to listen to your body, and you want to have a safe and ensure a positive experience with this, so you can build consistency and ultimately a really nice routine around using this, as opposed to trying to go too hard, too fast, and end up having a negative experience where you aren't able to leverage this tool more consistently, because it has massive health benefits and effects. One of my big tips for using this infrared sauna blanket is to be in an area where you can sit comfortably for 25-30 minutes. You can see here I'm in the living room, and there's a few reasons for that. One, I have a like a carpet pad that is actually preventing the hardwood from touching the mat. I feel like, one, that's going to help insulate the mat or the blanket a little bit better. And then two, it's just more comfortable to lay on as opposed to the hardwood. You could also put this on your couch, you could put it on your bed, but you definitely want to put it in an area where you can relax and enjoy it. The second thing is it doesn't hurt to bring a book or to have technology like a TV, laptop, where you can watch a show or kind of help pass the time. Once you get really into it, you'll actually enjoy being more meditative and focused and allowing your mind to kind of free think and free float and think about creative ideas or contemplate and mule over new thoughts of new products or new creative visions that you have and that you want to work on. Like, this blanket is definitely a great way to kind of let your mind kind of meditate on those things and kind of mule those over, because you're actively doing something, you're in the blanket, but at the same time your mind has the ability to kind of move away, and you won't be moving, so you'll be like stationary and laying in here, and it kind of has that sensory deprivation tank feeling where you're just kind of floating after a while, and you kind of lose contact with being stuck in this blanket, which is a little bit different than the traditional sauna, where traditional sauna, I'm like maybe standing up, I'm moving, I'm stretching, my body's moving around. I find that when I'm in here, I kind of just lay in here and kind of like don't move. But that might just be me, but I also enjoy that aspect of the sauna blanket. Thanks for following along. We're gonna go ahead and jump in the blanket now. And what I like to do for watching this is I actually get into this blanket first and then put myself into the main blanket. We'll go ahead and close this up, and I'll go ahead and pull this up, make sure that the blanket goes over my back of my shoulders, and then get this going all the way to the top, like so, and then just get in here like this. You can see that I'm pretty much all the way in the blanket. It's just my head out, and I'm ready to cook. We're ready to cook. Let's cook. So there you have it. That's 40 minutes in the sauna blanket. I want you to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this content. And I have another video, I'm going to put it up here to the right, where I'll be doing a 60-minute in the sauna infrared blanket challenge. Follow along for that. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.